Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3 might just have given us the emotional sequel we didn't know we needed, especially if you're still reeling from the magic of Belly and Conrad's iconic flashback in Season 2's love scene. The new season opens with 2 episodes, but it's episode 2, titled Last Christmas, that strikes the deepest chord. This isn't just another moment for nostalgia. This is the show pulling us back into the emotional core of Belly and Conrad's complicated relationship and echoing one of their most defining memories. And trust me, if you were Team Conrad at any point, this episode will hit you like a snowball to the chest. Back in Season 2, we were treated to one of the most heartfelt moments between Belly and Conrad during a winter road trip, where everything from snowy beach walks to that tender, intimate night by the fireplace felt like a turning point. That wasn't just a cute holiday memory, it was the memory. It framed their bond as something bigger than a summer fling. And now, Season 3 revisits that same emotional space, literally and figuratively, in the most unexpected way. Last Christmas delivers the sequel to that memory by dropping Conrad and Belly alone in the cousins' beach house again during the holidays. But this time, it isn't a romantic setup, at least, not intentionally. Conrad shows up because of a delayed flight. Belly wasn't even expecting anyone. And yet, they're snowed in emotionally once again. What unfolds isn't drama-filled chaos, but something that almost feels like healing. They watch movies. They drink cocoa. They're awkward at first, but then there's that warm, familiar rhythm. The same rhythm they had before everything fell apart. It's a beautifully quiet contrast to the chaos Belly's living with Jeremiah. While Belly is finding this sweet, strange peace with Conrad, her relationship with Jeremiah is falling apart fast. We find out he slept with someone else during spring break, not once, but twice. And suddenly, the person who once seemed like the safe choice isn't looking so safe anymore. The cracks are forming, and the show isn't trying to hide it. What's really interesting is how this episode starts to flip the entire narrative we had in Season 2. Back then, Conrad was distant and emotionally unavailable, almost cold. Jeremiah was the warm, open option. Now, it's Conrad who's taking care of himself. He's in therapy, trying to grow, to forgive himself, to find happiness again. Meanwhile, Jeremiah is falling into a pattern of self-sabotage. So while Belly might have accepted Jeremiah's proposal, it suddenly feels like we're walking into emotional quicksand, because everything is pointing back to Conrad. This doesn't mean it's a sure thing that Belly and Conrad are endgame. Jenny Han has already teased that Season 3 won't follow the books exactly, which means we're all in for some surprises. And with 9 episodes left, anything can happen. But what Last Christmas proves is that Belly and Conrad's story isn't over. Not even close. It's a beat in their love song that resonates stronger now than ever before. So what do you think? Is Last Christmas the soft relaunch of Conrad and Belly's love story? Or are we headed for even more heartbreak? Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you're Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah. Let's get into it.